Every certain period of time, you have a new layer of skin. All of the cells, your blood cells, are renewing themselves. So how does the body become old if all cells are regenerating? Think about that for a minute. How does the body become old if at your core you are energy that flows, flowing energies that yield the particles, the protons, the neutrons, the electrons, as you call them? If you are that level of energy at your core, how does the effects of those energy movements that has equaled a body become old? Hey, conscious creators. In today's session, Abraham discusses how ideas for every area of life have been sewn into you. They ask the question, why does the body get old? How does the body get old when your cells are constantly regenerating? And they discuss what traditions you have accepted. If you're new to this channel, be sure to subscribe, like the video, comment if you're inspired to do so, and also click the bell notification so that you're alerted whenever new videos are uploaded. I upload a new video Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. And know that our single goal is to support you in accelerating your ability to experience the life that you desire. But it requires that you work at the cause of your being and not at the level of any specific manifestation. And lastly, check the description. Check the description for the free training, I Am the Discourse. This free training was created to support you establishing a firm foundation in who and what you truly are. This foundation is the starting point to manifestation. This foundation is the starting point to the experience of all that you have ever desired in life. We are excited that you're here, and we look forward to supporting you. Let's jump into today's session. Traditional thinking. Traditional thinking lies at the root, at the cause of many of the mishaps, the downfalls, the tragedies of continuous repetitive experience of the individual human being. For they do not realize that they have been sown, that ideas for life, ideas for experience have been sown into their inner creative process. Ideas for life have been established as dominant ideas, and the traditions of their families, the traditions of those that they grew up around that were close to them, close enough to be the catalyst of the establishment of a dominant idea. They do not realize that the process of applying one's attention and focus on an experience, whether it's their experience or the experience of another, and applying emotion to that which they are observing, begins the process of establishing a dominant idea. Once a dominant idea is established, it becomes experience. Manifest first within the mind and body as thoughts, as thought patterns, as consistent patterns of emotion, and then as a physical experience, as the energies move and create the particles that yield the forms that ultimately yield the massive collaborative effort that equals the experience, perfectly aligned, perfectly harmonized, for all involved are creating. You are creating those who participate in the experience, creating the experience for you, and you are a co-creator in that experience that is created for them. So what traditions have you accepted? What types of relationships in your intimate life experience have you accepted? What types of health, what level of health have you accepted? What level of health have you accepted to be true as you get older, as you become more mature? At what age criteria do you become old? Do you begin to experience the experiences of one who has become older. Now, there are exceptions to the rule, but why is it that so many human beings begin to experience certain things as they become older? Is it true that your body is worn out and begins to fall apart? And if that is true, why don't all people experience that? And whatever happened to the scientific fact that the body is constantly regenerating itself, that cells are constantly regenerating themselves? If you have made it this far in the session, I know you are serious about your evolution and growth as a conscious creator. And so I want to make sure you know about 2 opportunities to connect with Abraham that will accelerate your growth and expansion. First, we offer online workshops throughout the month where you can gain greater clarity and get unstuck in a group setting. Go to www.consciousnessascendingonline to get more information and to register for the next upcoming online workshop. And second, our most personal offering is your ability to interact with Abraham one-on-one. If you go to www.abrahamoneonone.com, there's a brief presentation on why a one-on-one session equals speed and power in your life. You can also read or watch testimonials of individuals who have already had the experience, and you can schedule your one-on-one session. And with all of our offerings, do so if you are inspired, for only then do you know for certain there is something there for you. Every certain period of time, you have a new layer of skin. All of the cells, your blood cells, are renewing themselves. So how does the body become old if all cells are regenerating? Think about that for a minute. How does the body become old if at your core you are energy that flows, flowing energies that yield the particles, the protons, the neutrons, the electrons, as you call them? If you are that level of energy at your core, how does the effects of those energy movements that has equaled a body become old, become decrepit, and all of those things that you have accepted as true? How does that happen? Well, these happenings are the result of ideas that have been accepted. From our vantage point, it makes no sense that energy becomes old. Energy doesn't become old. It merely reshapes itself. It takes on new, different forms. It can either be created or destroyed. This is true. So why does a body become old when at its core it is fluid, moving energy that has manifested itself as a particle? The same particles that create your atomic bombs, nuclear energy. The same particles make up your body. How do you get tired? Why do you get tired? And why does the body get old, as you say? These are ideas playing out that you have accepted. Now, let's go back to just your life, regular life experience. Your relationships, intimate relationships. What ideas have you accepted? What traditions have you accepted that are yielding your current experience of relationship? What traditions have you accepted that are yielding your current experience in the area of wealth and abundance? Your finances are in there. Yes. What traditions have you accepted in the area of health? Have you accepted well-being in its purest form, or have you accepted sickness and dis-ease? Have you accepted the need to have the assistance of your medical professionals? Have you accepted the need to have the assistance of pharmaceuticals? What traditions have you accepted in the area of success and failure in your life? Did you consistently see failure, or what was deemed as failure, tagged with frustration and anger? Or did you see success tagged with excitement joy, exhilaration for the next goal and the next accomplishment and the next achievement, with a running theme of joy and excitement as the process unfolded. Never viewing any experience as a failure, as a loss, as a brick wall, if you will, that could not be overcome. We feel like that's enough. Apply that same level of thinking to all areas of your life. What traditions have you accepted? What traditions were sown into you that are manifesting first within your mind and body as thought patterns and patterns of emotion, and then ultimately as physical experience? If you want to change your life experience, you must change the traditions. You must change the dominant ideas existing within your mind that have been sown as a result of the traditions of those that you grew up around, of those that you look to for guidance with respect and awe and love, those who were your authority figures, and you accepted wholeheartedly the truths as they described them, the truths as they were implied through their experiences. But they're merely ideas. You are in a realm that is born of ideas. And you can change the ideas existing within you that ultimately yield the experiences that manifest outside of you. You must begin to understand the foundation, the core of your being. And at that core, you must begin to release all that separates you, all that resists, all that conflicts with your desires as you believe them to be and as they are inspired, that you might be able to come to the place, the position of being able to fully express your intentions, to be that which you desire in feeling, in thought, in emotion, in word, and in action, that you might accelerate the experience of it having manifest physically in your life. This is why we are here in support of you. For those who are ready, for those who are offering fertile ground for these transmissions, this is why we are here for you. This is why we are in support of you, because it's time for you to know, for you to understand. And the more of you that live from this understanding and live from this place, the greater the light that you are able to shine and support, and the greater support that you are capable of being to others. We are thankful, grateful for the opportunity to share. We're thankful for the vessel. We're thankful for each of you offering fertile ground for these transmissions. We are here for you from our now non-physical perspective, offering that which we know to be true, offering that which we know will transform your life. We honor you. We celebrate you. And we love you. We love you. We love you.